we go for the second mission of the Doom in 2016. Okay, continue.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Okay, this mission you get, it becomes the new thing of challenges. And here you can find them. Kill two of the possessed with one trigger pull from the shotgun and perform 5 different glory kills.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational. 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 Main power online.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now. I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors,
That's the secret. The secret's not actually the armor, it's just the room the armor is in, and that's a common theme that happens in this game. A lot of the secrets have something in them, although you don't need them. As you jump down, feel free to pick up the auto map. You don't need to, but it might help you in the future. If you're a little bit confused as to where you are, a couple more things might show up on your map. After that, you'll want to go downstairs, and here is where you can get your other challenge, which is for killing 2 enemies with 1 shotgun blast. Now, I do have the explosive blast upgrade on my shotgun, which makes this a joke and very, very easy. If you have the charge, just make sure you line them up in a straight line and do the same. And I'll try to show you how you can actually do this one using no upgrades at all in your shotgun. It's by getting right here in this area. 2 enemies will line up. I'm trying to line them up for you guys to show you.
The human sacrifices, the help, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will. In what
As I said, you better choose for upgradation explosive shots. It's better for the start and the play for this game. This upgrade you could make later on.
I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world?
Explosive shot upgrade.
The human sacrifice. Especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifice.
And let's put some points. For a better
The
shotgun.
hell portal, the demons. It's
And you can kill. Now after that, you have 2 of the 3 challenges already done, and the third one to the Doom Retro, this piece of armor, which you want to pick up. Repeat that until you can get 2 of them in 1 hit. Now after that, you have 2 of the 3 challenges already done, and the third one's just for finding a certain amount of secrets, which we'll get no problem. Climb up on your way to the objective. You'll notice this piece of armor, which you'll want to pick up. Then you'll want to jump onto the railing. Be very careful so you don't fall down. Make this jump across where you'll find this lever. This lever opens up a secret room to the Doom Retro room, and that's directly below us. Make sure when you drop down to that room that you don't die by not falling on a ledge. There's like basically infinite fall damage in this game. You can jump basically as much as you want, and you'll not really take any damage, unless that's something that's added on the higher difficulties. Go inside, and that's a secret. Inside the secret room, you can kill the 2 dudes and run around, but there's not a hell of a lot to find here. After that, we'll want to exit this room and go to our left through the door into the next room.
just as I will in what will become the new world that they create for us.
Well,
True.
okay.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Start.
Find this place with the armor upside. By the way,
I believe in you, especially now. And what will be your your final the human sacrifices,
On
the
the
helm
bench.
the demons. It's my sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
And it opens right under you.
I believe in honesty,
Good job.
especially now, in what will be your final moment. In this world,
Okay.
all the rumors, the human
Check what next to do.
starting
That will want to exit
that they create for us.
this next area. If you go directly across from where we entered, across this broken little bridge area, on a desk you can find a data log. From that, you'll want to clear out all of the enemies in the room, which will open up a locked door.
Vices,
Okay.
the helm portal, the demons.
First step,
It's
open the door.
true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged. Demonic presence.
Upon entering the previously locked door, pick up the chainsaw to be introduced to that weapon and given some info about it. Move on to the next room and then take out all of the enemies inside, and I'll rejoin you there with some more instructions.
To become more than you ever dreamed you could be, talk to your supervisor to see.
Okay. Let's go further. Enter this door. You will find a chain
Here
here.
at SDAC, we take pride in bringing our workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best. Are you ready to move up? To take on new challenges? To become more than you ever dreamed you could be? Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's soul harvest.
Next area. Kill all.
glory kill that you might have not gotten before if you're still struggling with the 5 glory kills. Take out all these enemies in here and continue down the hall. After we take out these enemies, you can see that we're working towards our way towards the objective, where we come through this door into a large kind of elevator area with a nest in the middle. Destroy the nest, keep killing enemies until your objective updates to an elevator that's inside that room.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
The UAC. The world is now yours. Here at the UAC, we take pride in your journey.
You need to. That's a different glory kill that you might have not gotten before if you're still struggling with the 5 glory kills. Take out all these enemies in here and continue down the hall. After we take out these enemies, you can see that we're working towards our way towards the objective, where we come through this door into a large kind of elevator area with a nest.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required. Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
In the middle. Destroy the nest, keep killing enemies. Now, which means if you use the elevator up.
Eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Now that our objective is the elevator after killing all of the enemies, call the elevator which will come down to pick you up, go inside and press the button in order to ride the elevator up. At the top of the elevator, you will find a drone that is available for upgrades. You only have your shotgun available to you right now, which means if you use this drone, you have to basically buy the other shotgun upgrade, which I don't recommend. We will be coming back to this area, so feel free to not pick up this upgrade and leave it for later. I'll make sure to make a note of it when we come back here. So if you want, feel free to pick up this upgrade and apply it to your shotgun. If not, we're going to be picking up new weapons that you can upgrade instead. Just wait till later on in the mission. From here to the left of this guy, we'll find the maintenance room with an enemy stuck in the door. What we'll want to do is take his yellow keycard and make sure you kill him. This will allow you to gain access to all of the doors with the yellow keycards that are necessary, as well as open up a whole bunch of maintenance doors that weren't opened up previously. Take out all the enemies in the hall and then jump down the hole. Earlier than if you just progress through the story normally, but inside that main room with the main yellow door, if you go inside and go into the side office, you can actually pick up the assault rifle. Now you're gonna need to come back here anyways in order to open up the airlock and proceed with the story. So this is
Access granted.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Callus Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
completely optional only if you want to use and try the assault rifle earlier as opposed to later, and feel free to, apply one of those upgrades we'll be going back to later to your assault rifle. If you want to switch back and forth between two weapons, you can use the R1 or the RB buttons, and you can actually hold that to open up a weapon wheel. We're going to jump back up those two boxes we opened up that we were on previously, and then we're going to find this small control room where we can access the controls in order to open up a whole bunch of new doors we previously couldn't. This is going to allow us to get a whole bunch of things that we previously wouldn't have been able to, but if we go through the newly opened door, we'll find a hatch. We'll jump down that hatch.
Access granted.
Control room. Now you can open a lot of doors. Okay, checkpoint reached. After you open the doors, go
And inside of here, if we continue,
Mioneta nealkoholinis. Už draugystę iki paskutinio burbuliuko.
we can find an elite guard with a chip inside, which we'll want to take. From this guy, we'll want to turn directly behind us, head back to where we were going, except at the intersection, turn left. If you hop up on there through the hatch and hop up onto a ledge, you'll see the elevator shaft directly in front of us. Around the elevator shaft, you can find the plasma rifle, I believe it is, and that's a secret before, or instead jump across here. So now we're going to make our way back to that elevator room we were in previously. You can go the long way that you knew before, or instead jump across here, and then you'll see a grate. And
okay, after I find the lead guard, go back. Here, climb here, climb here, and here you will find one more secret, one more. It's a plasma rifle. After that, just turn around and jump there. Jump there. Keep this.
and we'll be inside of that elevator room. Again, you can go around if you are a little bit lost as to how the level works. We're going to call that elevator again and go back up to the top of the elevator. feel free to interact with the drone now. If you didn't upgrade your shotgun previously, you can now upgrade your assault rifle or your plasma rifle instead. And once at the top, instead of going through that maintenance door, we can now have already have that. And then we're going to go to that right hand side door I was mentioning earlier. This is a secret room, and it's secret because you should actually have progressed the mission instead of coming back up here. There's really no reason to come back up here, but once you have some newly opened doors, it's open. So anyways, follow the vent down here where you'll find yet another secret, and inside of this secret area,
Okay. After you get here, go down to the elevator. And now take that drone and upgrade one of your other weapons. I will choose micro After it, go here.
so we're going to pass by the drone because we already have that, and then we're going to go to that right hand side door I was mentioning earlier. This is a secret room, and it's secret because you should actually have progressed the mission. Instead of coming back up here, there's really no reason to come make your way back into the lobby and back into the air vent room to actually proceed with the story.
All UAC employees.
So again, if you didn't pick up that assault rifle, pick it up now. Open up the airlock, and now we're just gonna run through all of these enemies. Feel free to actually kill them if you want to enjoy the game. I'm doing this as a 100% walkthrough of basically what's necessary in order to get 100%. And in this case, killing the enemies is completely optional. There's some areas where certain doors won't open without killing enemies, but there's a lot of open areas where you can just keep running. So keep running on the ground level, keep running, and eventually you'll make your way up to a ramp here. Now we're going to make our way to the roof of this building. To do so, you'll want to hop up onto this box, which I missed my first jump, but it's okay. Then go up onto here. You'll notice that our objective is through this glass. The only way to get in there is through the roof. Now we're not going to go straight to the objective. Instead, we're going to find our first Doom doll in the level. And to do that on the roof, once you're up here, go across and you'll find a small vent that you can sneak into. Once you sneak into it,
Okay, now we get
UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than it's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
You'll find your Doom guy. This is actually one of the cooler animations. You actually fist bump the little dude. I hope these dudes actually become available for sure. We can now drop into the actual room where down, and then all you need to do is run across this platforming section. You may or may not have enemies. I don't, because I actually made my way through most of this platforming and then died and respawned a checkpoint. So just be careful with this platforming. It's actually a little bit harder than it might look, at least in my opinion. Maybe I'm just bad at platforming in first-person shooters. But going across all these girders and all this construction stuff will eventually drop down into this door in front of us. You're gonna have to wait a few seconds for the door to open. Once it does, kill all the enemies inside. Kill a few enemies, and once you clear out all the enemies in this next room, once you're in the middle from
Unblocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
from where you entered, you'll want to go to the left-hand side door, which is actually a little bit hidden. And I'll show you that in a second here after I take out the enemies. Feel free to be creative with your kills. I use a lot of glory kills because I find them very fast and it runs really well, it looks really cool. So I've taken out all the enemies, and that's where I'm supposed to go. But instead, I'm going left through this door. There's going to be an enemy at the top here. I'm going to kill that enemy, walk inside, and pick up. The chip off of the elite drone. And then from here, we're going to continue on to the next room. Before we interact with some certain things we'll need in order to progress the story, I'm actually going to pick up another secret. So you'll want to do that in the same order as I do, as there might be an issue with you picking up certain things if you do them in a different order. So make your way through this hallway, killing all the enemies, obviously. Take your time, do it whatever way you enjoy. Into the next room. Your objective is directly in front of you. Don't go there yet. Instead, go to the left, up this, jump across onto that tarp. Inside of this vent, go to the end of the vent where you'll find your second. Of two Doom dudes inside of this level. It's also inside of a secret area, so you'll get a notification that you found a secret. So those count as two different collectibles for the way the game tracks them, although getting one without the other is very difficult. Now you'll want to go inside of your objective room and then interact with this big... Scratch that. For ammo. Ammo, I feel like, is more important in order for me to be able to...
It's a gift. Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge. intelligent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
Okay, now all is done.
Quickly get through level.
And I believe now
Things done, and the door is open behind us. 100% of the collectibles on the